Hey, welcome to the Good Friday Refuel Devotional. And I just did a memorial service. This one's personal. Her name was Kathy Lewis. Carol and I have known the Lewis family, the Shaw family, for probably 40 years now. And matter of fact, when we had Mark, we had 4 kids. In the last 30-something years since we've had kids, one person in 30 years came to us and said, hey, you're a long way from family. Can I take your son and watch him one day a week and free you up? One person in 30 years. It was Kathy Lewis. She was just an outstanding Christian mom. She's just an amazing person. And passed away. And I had the privilege of doing a memorial service. And this is what Good Friday is all about. I started by reading. I collect these, folks. These are staggering. You should send this to everybody today. I collect famous last words of people on their deathbed. Okay? William McKinley, a strong Christian, said this: nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee, it's the Lord's way. And then he looked at his family and said, bye all, and closed his eyes. He was gone. Dwight Moody, the famous pastor of Moody Bible Church in Chicago, he was dying, his family was surrounding, and he said, I see the faces. What had happened is he'd lost 2 children earlier in life. And he said, I see the faces. And then he said, I see our son Benny, and I see my daughter. And his son next to him said, Father, you're dreaming. And he said, I'm not dreaming. I've been within the gates. I've seen the kids' faces. This is my coronation day. It's glorious. And then he died. Hey, John Wesley, just before his 88th year, sat up, looked at all of his loved ones who were weeping at his bedside and said, the best of all, God is with us. God is all around me. Bye all. And then said farewell. Okay. A few days before his death, Dr. F.B. Meyer, great Christian, wrote a very dear friend these words: I have just heard, to my great surprise, that I have a few days to live. It may be that before this reaches you, I shall have entered the palace. And then here's a great line. He says, don't bother to write. I'll just see you in the morning. It's great. And a legendary missionary put it this way: I go with the gladness of a boy bounding away from school, ready for summer vacation, and then he was gone. That's confidence in the face of ultimate things, okay? Where does that confidence come from? Where does that hope come from? It comes from Good Friday and the resurrection. Because of the cross, forgiveness is available to anyone, and because of the resurrection, you are free. Jesus put it this way. Listen to these words. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He or she who believes in me will live even though they die. And here's his phrase: whoever lives and believes in me will never die. And then he says, do you believe this? Okay. Here's Good Friday cannot be seen apart from Easter. Okay. What he's saying is this: because of Good Friday and your forgiveness, and because of the Sunday and the resurrection, your future, Kathy Lewis, your future, whoever you are, is going to be incredible, because there's a twist in here nobody saw coming, and it's the twist you'll hear about on Easter. Somehow, in Jesus, the resurrection wasn't finished. It was just beginning. Okay, and what happened to the disciples? The disciples were miserable. Matter of fact, show up on Easter, whatever you do, show up on Easter and don't come alone. Okay, why? Okay, what is it that gave the disciples hope when they were hopeless? What is it that gave them passion when they felt dead? What is it that filled them with joy when they were in despair? It wasn't just this important. It wasn't just they believed in the resurrection. It was they discovered someday they too will be resurrected. Okay. And Jesus put it there: whoever lives and believes in me will never die. And here's what he's saying. You ready? If you are a follower of Jesus Christ, here it is: you have a resurrection coming. If you're a follower of Jesus Christ, remember Oprah years ago was like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. You know what he's saying? He's going, if you're a Christ follower, you get a resurrection, you get a resurrection, you get a resurrection. In other words, now you just think about, what does that mean? Death has no power to end anything. Why? You have a resurrection coming. Okay? Guilt and failure cannot keep you separated from God. Why? Because Good Friday tells you this. You have a resurrection coming. Whatever bad news you face about life, your job, your career, your family, your marriage, your kids, whatever bad health news, whatever you don't have to live in fear any longer. You can live with hope. Why? You have a resurrection coming. And at this memorial service, I looked at these folks and said, to every, I choked up talking about this, to every broken-hearted relative here, to every broken-hearted friend here, here's what I want to say to you. Because you are a follower of Jesus Christ, because of Good Friday and because of the resurrection, the next time you see Kathy, you will be more alive than you have ever been. Why is that true? Because the gospel makes one thing clear. No matter how bad things are right now, you have a resurrection coming. See you Easter Sunday morning. God bless.